Okay, guys, it's that time again. It's a special time in Kentucky, of course. The greatest college basketball program once again takes center stage. This Friday night, Kentucky, Utah Valley, the first real game of the year. So, people, what do we expect this year from the youngest Kentucky team ever? Of course, as Coach Cal said, it's going to be a bumpy start. I truly believe it will. It's going to be an interesting year. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Very young team. I think I like Green a lot. I like Diallo a lot. I like Gabriel a lot. I like the team. I like how they have a lot of length. I like that about them. They can switch all positions pretty much. Kentucky loves playing that switching defense, as we all know. Maybe we will see some zone this year, but this is a very young team, people. Very young indeed. But what we're going to do, people, we're going to pretty much just do a prediction of what I think will happen this year. How many games we're going to lose, how many games we will win. So, we start the season ranked number 5. And that's it's a very nice ranking to start the year. But this is going to be I think we're going to struggle a lot. I really do think we are going to struggle a lot. A lot of Kentucky fans, I think it's going to have a hard time dealing with it. It's going to be pretty much like it's been every year. Oh my God, they just can't do nothing and all this. And as the season goes on, we'll play better and better. But you never can tell. This team might just gel together quick. I mean, you never know. Sometimes you get the right group of players together and things just work better. It's a very young team, though. So, anyway, let's look at the schedule. Utah Valley, we know that coming up Friday. It's an easy win. Then Vermont is an easy win. Then Kansas, of course. Number 4 against number 5 at the time right now this video is being made. Who knows what these teams are going to be ranked in a couple of weeks or a month from now. But I expect Kentucky to lose that game. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think Kansas does beat us. Then we beat East Tennessee State. We beat Troy. We beat Fort Wayne. We beat UIC Flames, whoever that is. That's a new one. We beat Harvard. We beat Monmouth. We beat Virginia Tech. And UCLA is ranked 21 at the time of making this video. I expect us to beat UCLA. And I expect us to beat Louisville because Coach Cal owns... Well, I guess he doesn't own Rick Pitino no more since Rick Pitino's gone. But he owns Rick Pitino pretty much. But I expect Kentucky to win that one. We're at home against UCLA and Louisville. So that's why I give us the win there. I expect Kentucky to beat Georgia, LSU, Tennessee, Texas A&M. I expect to win. I expect Kentucky to beat Vanderbilt, South Carolina. I don't know. We can't tell about South Carolina. It's a road game. You know how Kentucky. This is going to be interesting. I mean, it's really hard to pick these games without seeing what the team really is all about because we've not played anybody to know yet. I remember we always seem to struggle on the road with the young teams. South Carolina. I'm gonna pick Kentucky to win that. I'll pick us to beat Florida, Mississippi State, West Virginia at West Virginia. I'll pick West Virginia to beat Kentucky that game. And I'm gonna pick. Let's see. We'll beat Vanderbilt, Missouri, Tennessee, Texas A&M. I think we'll lose Texas A&M. We're gonna lose 5-6 games. I mean, just don't know which ones it's gonna be. Alabama, I think Florida will beat us at 3rd place, of course. Then we got Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi. Those are all wins. Arkansas, then we go to Florida. I'll pick that as a loss. We're going to lose a couple games that we don't expect to lose. Like we could lose it. Arkansas is very possible. You know how good they are at home. That's a possible loss. Auburn, possible loss. Bruce Pearl's team's playing better. West Virginia's on the road. Florida could beat us at our place and beat us at their place. I mean, them Florida games are going to be difficult to play. But those are towards the end of the year, so we will know what Kentucky is by then. They're not really early in the season. We play Florida the first time. We will play Florida will be January 20th. So that's kind of early, yeah. Not really. February, no, it's not really. It's through the season. So Vanderbilt, you never can tell. I don't know what kind of team they've even got. LSU, let's see, road games. It's interesting. We may lose 4 to 5 games. We may lose more. I will pick Kentucky, I will say, to lose. I'm going to go 5 games. We will lose to somebody we don't expect to lose to. That will happen. And Kentucky fans will go crazy. It's a very young team. But the excitement is always there every year. And it starts Friday night when Kentucky takes on Utah Valley. I predict Kentucky to win that first game pretty easily. Now, what's interesting, we play Utah Valley, of course, Friday. Then Sunday we play again. So, I mean, there's no reason to do like 2 prediction videos on that. But those 2 games are going to be pretty easy. Tuesday's the game when it really starts. We really start getting it going on here. So we got Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Tuesday, of course, is Kansas. Get 2 quick wins against Utah Valley and Vermont coming up. And then we'll see what we're all about, pretty much, as we play in that tournament against Kansas. And it's a neutral game and all that, so young team, neutral game. We will see. Now, people, as for the roster here, as we look at it more in depth, I like Green a lot. Vanderbilt's been hurt. I like him, though, as the season progresses. Knox reminds me a better version, I would say, of... who does he remind me of? I don't even know. Yeah, okay. Okay, people, now let's look more at the roster here. Of course, I like Green and Gabriel a lot. Vanderbilt, Diallo needs to work on his outside shot, no doubt about that. Washington, Alexander, very long team. Now, Kevin Knox reminds me a lot of a better version of Briscoe. When I've seen him play, that's what he reminds me of a lot. Gabriel, Richards, very young team. A lot of people's not going to know any of these players, of course, except for Gabriel, pretty much. But that's what makes Kentucky, it's what makes it exciting. I think our best player is going to be Green. I really do. I think Green, the point guard, is going to be our best player. Diallo should be a great player also. He's had a lot of experience just being with the team last year and everything. So it's going to be another interesting year. Really, we have to see what happens. We're going to know a lot more after we play these 3 games coming up Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. But I'm looking forward to another exciting year of Kentucky basketball. I expect great things from this team, as I do every Kentucky team. And that's pretty much all you can say about it, people. That's going to be my official prediction. I say Kentucky with 5 losses. We may get a 1 or a 2 seed, probably a 2 seed in the tournament. Might even get a 3 seed. You never know. It's just gonna have to wait and see. I'm hoping this team can just, gel together real quick and become a powerhouse. That's what I'm hoping for. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it. Kentucky basketball is back. The greatest college basketball program of all time, once again. Looking forward to it. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And go Big Blue, the greatest college basketball program of all time, the Kentucky Wildcats.